That's 5836, cross quickie at 210 knots.
Flight 626, Denmark approach, thank you. Fighting 110, descend and maintain 10,000.
010,000, Frontier Flight 626.
Skyway City 124, airport 3 o'clock, 8 miles.
Fields and Stokes, City 124.
Skyway City 124, thanks. Turn rating 150, join the final clear visual approach, runway 16 plus.
Right 150, join the final clear for the visual 16 plus. City 124.
Skyway City 787, turn right heading 080, speed your discretion. Maintain 7,000, speed your discretion.
080 down to 8,000, City 787.
Skyway City 787, 7,000 when you're able.
7,000, City 787.
Turn to flight 626, maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 or greater, Frontier Flight 626.
Skyway City 124, Embraer 175, traffic behind you off your left there for the parallel.
Approach, good afternoon, runway 17 right.
17 right, City 36.
You're on a 1407, descend and maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, here 1407.
Skyway 4709, traffic off your right side to the parallel, maintain 170 knots or greater to Jewel.
Thank you for that traffic, 170 knots or greater to Jewel, Skyway 4709.
Skyway 4709, contact tower 133.3.
Tower 133.3, Skyway 4709.
Skyway 5272, reduce speed to 230.
72.
Skyway 5964, contact approach 125.75.
2575, Skyway 5964.
United 1936, contact approach 123.85.
11 miles.
Airport's inside and heading 145, City 787.
Skyway City 787, thank you. Assign heading to join final clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
All right, 145, clear for the approach, 16 right, City 787. Denver United 1936, leveling 1000 on the logger.
United 1936, summer approach, flighting 240, vector to final runway 16 left, descend and maintain 10,000.
Closer on the heading, and what's that, 10,000 for United 1936?
United 1936, yes sir, 10,000, speed your discretion.
10,000 our discretion on the speed United 1936.
Yes. Frontier 387, reduce speed to 250, then cloud publish speeds.
And then the published speed Frontier to 387.
The final, descend and maintain 900,000.
10 knots or greater for the sequence, please.
Copy, 210 or greater, United 1936.
Frontier flight 626, turn right heading 145, advising to get the field in sight, 1 to 2 o'clock, 18 miles.
Heading 145, we have a field in sight, Frontier Flight 626.
Frontier flight 626, thank you. Heading 145, join the final clear visual approach, runway 16 left.
Heading 145 to join final clear for the visual 16 left, Frontier Flight 626.
All right, 1407.
That was 5836, descend and maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, Sky 5836.
Denver Frontier 3713, descending next to continuous flight.
Frontier Flight 387, never approach, should improve for you in just a moment. Expect runway 17 right.
Copy that.
Tower 120.2.
Approach 123.85.
02 into 20.7 across powder 17 and 250.
Last aircraft calling as a landline, who was that?
02200 for powder 17 and 250.
Jet 402, Denver approach, Roger, Denver altimeter is 3006.
06.
Got 5272, cross quickie at 210 knots, contact approach 125.75.
Cross quickie at 2 times, 2575, Scott, speed 272.
Yeah, 64, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Skyway 5964.
Starting to pick up the monitor, we need to slow down to 280.
Got 5257, cross cliff at 210 knots, thank you.
Cliff 210, Sky 5257.
137 Denver approach 6 descend and maintain 10,000.
0,000, Sky 4737.
South 1515, departure radar contact, climb via the SID.
United 1439, contact approach 123.85.
2385, beyond 14, good day.
Foothills 221.9, descending to cross powder 17,250 on the speed uniform.
Foothills 200, Denver approach, Roger Denver, altimeter 3006.
06, thanks.
South 5964, turn left heading 260.
Left heading 260, Sky 5964.
Frontier flight 387, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend to 8,000, Frontier 387.
South 5836, traffic off your right side, will be for the parallel, maintain 170 knots or greater to Jewel.
170 greater Jewel, we got traffic attack, Sky 333.
Southwest 441, Denver approach, plan RNAV, Zulu approach, runway 1, actually plan visual approach, runway 17 right.
Alright, visual 17 right, we've got the RNAV Zulu plugged in, Southwest 441, we have Yankee.
Skywest 5257, contact approach 123.85.
2385, good day, Sky 5257.
Delta 982, contact approach 125.75.
2575, Delta 982, and this is a moderate turbulence just east of Jam at about 15.
Denver approach runway 16 right.
6 right.
6 left.
Vector to final descend and maintain 10,000.
250 down to 10,000, 1439, field site.
United 1439, thank you. You can plan on the visual approach. United 1936, descend and maintain 8,000. Off your approach, according to Charlie, Delta phone site 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
60, descend and maintain 7,000.
Up 260, down to 7,000, Frontier flight 387.
South 5272, descend and maintain 8,000.
Instead of maintaining 8,000, Sky 5272.
South 5964, maintain 170 knots until Jewel.
17 to Jewel, Sky 5964.
South 5836, contact tower 133.3.
Contact tower, good day, Sky 5836.
Approach Delta 982 out of 12411 with the Yankee.
So 92 Denver approach, runway 17 right.
17 right, Delta 982.
Air Mexico 658, reduce speed to 210, contact approach 125.75.
Contact approach 12575 for Mexico 658.
That was 4737, thank you. Channel heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach runway 16 left.
Mexico 658, and the next two arrival.
Frontier flight 387, the airport's 10 o'clock, 12 miles.
Airborne type, Frontier 387.
Frontier flight 387, turn left heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
200 to join and cleared visual 17 right, Frontier flight 387.
That was 5272, turn left heading 260 to maintain 7,000.
Left 260, descend and maintain 7,000, Sky 5272.
Air Mexico 658, Denver approach, runway 17 right.
Runway 17 right, Mexico 658.
Sky 5964, contact tower 133.3.
33.3, Sky 5964.
Delta 982, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Delta 982.
GPS 5546, fly heading 260, descend and maintain 10,000.
260, 10,000, UPS 5546.
Frontier flight 387, main.
Denver approach, plan the visual approach, runway 16 left.
92 out of 21.8.
Line 4212, turn right heading 260.
Turn 260, line 4212.
Southwest 3907, Denver approach, plan the visual approach, runway 17 right.
9,000.
9,000, 1439.
Foothills 200, contact approach 125.12.
Sky 5272, the airport's 10 o'clock and 12 miles.
Sit tight, Sky 5272.
Sky 5272, turn left heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
Left 200 to join, clear visual approach 17 right, Sky 5272.
Plan the visual approach, runway 17 right.
Delta 982, turn left heading 260.
Up 260, Delta 982.
7, maintain 170 knots or greater to lead.
170 knots to greater to
Skies 52, 57, turn right, heading 080.
Right turn 080, guys, 5257.
Joule.
170 to Joule, Scott 5272.
UPS 5546, flighting 240, just going to maintain 9,000.
240, 9000, UPS 5546.
Frontier Flight 387, contact tower on 133.3.
133, Frontier 387.
12, descend and maintain 10,000.
0.905.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, looks like they're going to Van Air. If you're familiar, at 5,900.
I'll look for traffic flowing to 170 now, Skies 4737.
United 1439, heading 200 to join final clear visual approach, runway 16 left.
For the visual 16 left, 43.
Skyway City 257, turn rating 145, airport 3 o'clock, 12 miles.
Right turn heading 145, clear for, I'm sorry, field is inside Skyway 5257.
Skyway City 257, thank you. Heading 145 to join clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
Heading 145 to join clear for visual 16 right, Skyway 5257.
Skyway 4737, they're through your final now on the west side there, just off your 1 o'clock at 5,900, contact tower 135.3.
35.3, Skies 4737.
Mexico 658, turn left heading 260.
Left heading 260, Mexico 658.
UPS 5546, the airport is 10 o'clock and 23 miles.
Inside, UPS 5546.
UPS 5546, turn left heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
200 to join, UPS 5546, clear visual 17 right. 385, Delta 2374.
Like they might be in the pattern at Van Air, if you're familiar.
Traffic inside, we can maintain separation, visual separation, Skyway 5257.
Skyway City 257, thank you, contact tower 135.3, have a great day.
35.3, good day. Denver approach, Delta 2377, 11,000.
Delta 2377, Denver approach, thank you, maintain 210 knots or greater, runway 16 left.
Standing better, 16 left, Delta 2377.
Skyway 5046, speed is your discretion, turn right, heading 080.
00, Skies 5046.
Mexico 658, the airport is 10 o'clock, 12 miles.
We have the airport inside, Mexico 658.
Air Mexico 658, turn left heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
Left heading 200 to join the visual approach runway 17 right, Mexico 658.
UPS 5546, maintain 170 knots until Joule.
170 to Joule, UPS 5546.
Delta 982, contact tower on 133.3.
Tower 323, Delta 982.
Delta 2377, turn 10 degrees left.
Connected to
Skyway
PilotEdge.
City 46, turn right, heading 145, intercept the localizer, advise the phone site.
145, intercept localizer, 16 right, until side, Skies 646.
Skyway City 46, thank you, heading 145, join final, clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
45 to join clear visual 16 right, Skies 646.
We had a 14 descending on the Clash.
Southwest 441, Denver approach, runway 17 right.
Roger, 17 right. We cleared the RNAV Zulu after quick.
Stand by.
Skies 4718, Denver first plan to visual approach, runway 17 right.
Roger. Southwest 441, cleared on Av Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Cleared on RNAV Zulu, 17 right, Southwest 441.
Air Mexico 658, maintain 170 knots until Joule, contact tower 133.3.
117 to Joule, and contact tower 133.3, Mexico 658, so long.
So spaceport, turn left, heading 350, and you said you want to practice ILS?
135.3, good day.
First tower, 35.3, good day,
There's traffic about 3 north of you, southbound, and altitude indicates 7,300.
Hey, Das. Let me get this thing started, then I'll read what you wrote here. All right, I think I am set up. All right, let me see what I missed here. All right, for the computer build, MSI 3070 Nights, the latest and greatest in that one. Seeing at max graphics minus 3D option, that does like 4F or FSAA, such name things. Yeah, that stuff's kind of above my understanding of video crap. Left that at middle slot, that setting maxed cut FPS to 30. Huh. But I'm running 50 plus on every plane in San Diego, adding full draw distance, extended lights. Oh, that's cool. And Mr. X redo of the airport. Oh, the airport environment, HD stuff. Yeah, I need to download that latest one. I know he's added some compatibility to the SAM seasons and stuff for his runways. Other games like ×4 Foundations went through medium at 25 to 30. That's good. Max at 120? Need to get more RAM for XP11 though. Only 16 gigs to start, not enough for ortho. Yeah, that's one of the simplest upgrades that makes a huge difference that I have found as well. Just updating the RAM is huge. So that's a good call on that. Apparently the new kernel for Linux no longer supports the old Qt library, so I had to build and compile my own to get the track IR working. Oh, that's funny. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's good that you have the know-how to do that. Only issue I'm seeing now is on the TBM only, the frames at 55. Track IR camera is jumpy, like it's low frames, but sim isn't showing low FPS. That could just be the TBM itself. Are you using the beta build of the TBM, or are you using the stable, or the one that was the release version of the TBM? Because the release version of the TBM is jumpy. The beta has been a lot smoother. Oh, the graphic options, it's the third bar down on the left. Yeah, it's just when I get into the graphic settings, I just pick whatever I can get for the FPS and visual, and I don't know. Whatever I use, I can't, like, I took screenshots of my settings because they seem to work for me. But I am definitely not in the know-how when it comes to, like, I'm not an IT guy. Like, I built my computer, but so I know just enough to build and troubleshoot the easiest stuff. But as for anything like the stuff you're talking about is a little bit beyond my my understanding of GPU type stuff. Whatever gets installed with a download from X Aviation. Oh, okay. I see. Well, it sounds like it's coming right along. Those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. All right, we're gonna fly in nice sunny Tri-Cities into stormy Seattle today. Do you fly on VATSIM, DAS, or PilotEdge or any of those networks when you fly? Let's come here. Pop that. Pop that. Okay, the TBM, you have to, if you want to get the beta build, which is much smoother, and it also fixes the localizer issue with the TBM, join Todorico's Discord, the Hot Start TBM Discord channel, and just PM him a request for the beta. Actually, don't even bother. He's going to release a new update within a week. So if you can wait a week, you're going to have an update to the TBM that fixes darn near everything. So I would give it a week, and if you don't get an update notification in your email, then you can join his Discord and just ask for the beta key. So he'll give you a key, and then that will open up a totally separate download on X Aviation to where you can download the beta build of the TBM, and it's like super smooth. My last few streams that I've done on the TBM is the beta build, and it's rocking on, man. It's a nice update. All right, we're gonna bring this up to 113. Already in his Discord. Yeah, if I'm in there too, obviously. Just so if you don't, I would just at this point I wouldn't even bother with asking for the beta, just because if you've probably been noticing, I don't know, no, maybe you have to be one of the beta testers to have access to that channel in his Discord to see the update. But the word on the street is he's gonna send up a new release version. It was supposed to be like a day ago, but then some of the beta testers found some just minor things, and he's all over it. So I'd say within a week you're going to be fine. But if not, he's really good about answering people on there. And you can get a beta build, relatively. I mean, you can get it within probably 2 hours of requesting. And you do fly on PE? Oh, okay. But not subbed. But you're not subscriber. Have you tried the new VATSIM client? What is it? XPilot? It's not bad. I mean, it's a lot. It's worlds better than that crap we had before, X Squawk Box or whatever it was. That was just horrible. But I fly VATSIM pretty much only during events or when I know there's going to be ATC guys online. I'm not much for flying offline. I like the realism in most cases. New client will not work. The XPilot, it doesn't work with Linux. Is that the issue? I guess it's just a Windows program. you have to use X Squawk Box and it wants access to stuff I have blocked for security purposes. Yeah, well, Squawk Box sucks anyway, so. PilotEdge is, it's not that expensive, really. It's, like when I first started with PilotEdge, I only did the Western expansion pack. And, to pay for just one is $19 and, I might as well just say $20 a month. Back down there. So you can do $20 a month and just switch between the Western expansion and the ZLA, the LA and all that stuff. If you wanted to do like the CAT ratings and I ratings. Now, if you just want to do like airliner stuff, then you could just do the Western expansion pack and pay 20. Then, of course, if you really get into it, at some point you can just do both packages and you get a discount. So like me, I pay $35 a month. It just goes on my credit card. I don't even know when it comes out, honestly, but I know it's $35 a month. And to me, it's worth it just for the CSLs are like really good too. PE works. My issue is I don't get around to flying enough to actually justify the cost. Oh, okay. You've done all the CAT ratings, never got around to doing the I ratings. I did fly IFR anyways, simple ones. Yeah, IFR is actually, to me, easier than VFR because you don't have to worry about airspace. IFR, you're pre-authorized clearance into every single airspace that is along your path, and all the crossings and everything is just orchestrated behind the curtain, so you don't have to worry about it. So IFR it's way easier, but for like FS economy, sometimes I'll do my VFR flights on FS economy just because it's obviously a shorter distance to go go direct in cases like that. So that's really the only time I fly VFR. Okay. He stopped using it again in March, got tired of logging in for an hour flight only to never get in the air due to traffic on comms. That must be the ZLA, because you don't really run into that problem on the Western expansion pack. And nowadays, they have so much manning, extra manning. Like Keith, the owner, he doesn't even control anymore because he has enough staff to where he doesn't have to. So I think you would find it easier to get up in the air nowadays. Like the traffic is nowhere near as bad. Like I can fly on the weekends now in the LA area and still find breaks within the radio traffic because they have like a controller that handles tower and below. Then they have a controller for departure and center. And then sometimes they have it broken up to two different areas. I can't remember exactly all the way they have it set up, but it's actually a lot better now than it used to be. All right, so we've got 28 and battery 22. Turn on the battery. And we'll connect our gen tie here. External power is blinky blink, so we'll go ahead and connect that. So we are connected to external power. We'll do a bus sense test real quick. Got gen tie lights. Good to go there. So we should have 28. All right, we are good on volts. It's probably better now. It was due to the lockdown, Freedom that got busy. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was, yeah, it's a huge difference to what it was when lockdown went down like a year ago. It was crazy then, you're right. It was a pain in the arse. Oh, and a new GPU is nice in temperature. The 770 saw 80 Celsius. Wow. 45, 55. That's really cool. Now, don't you use a fan program for your GPU? I use what is it called here? EVGA Precision X. I use that for my fan control. So like right now my GPU is hovering at 45 Celsius, just sitting here. Also looked into my FSC planes. Shouldn't have. Yeah. Alright, inverters are working. We need nav light and tail light. Yeah, I'll turn that on, turn that on, turn that on. We'll do a fuel check. So we got good fuel. Make sure it closes, which it did. All right. O2. Let's jump over here and we'll check our alarms. Battery bus in the up normal position. Engine anti-ice on for ground ops. No program outside NVIDIA drivers. Those third party or Windows only. Oh, okay. Dude. So yeah, because I'm strictly Windows, so I don't have that problem. It's just because of the gaming I like to do. Windows is the platform that pretty much covers every single game out there. So that's, I mean, Linux is better from what I understand when it comes to operating system and having everything not so garbled up with, you know, crap that Windows likes to put in there. It's just a better operating system, but it's just not a lot you can do with it, unfortunately, with gaming. But my main sim is X-Plane, so I could get away with it. All right, so let's load up. We're gonna go heavy, so let's do full load. And we'll make this 400, 400, 200. 250. 400. 300. All right. There's plenty of gaming, especially thanks to Steam Proton. Is that something that... So Steam Proton is made specifically for Linux systems, I guess? I mean, it makes sense for them to make, like a better word, a workaround for Linux, because it's just more chances for people to play their games and pay money for them. So, you know, yeah, it makes sense. I have Steam. I just don't run it. 60-75% of the top games in Steam work perfectly in Proton. Okay, that, like I was just saying, that makes sense. They want to get their money. They want to get paid. All right, let's remove the chalks and the stairs. And we'll turn on our beacon light. We are ready to rock. It's a compatibility type mode. Their own integration of Wine works on Mac and Linux. Makes sense to me. Wouldn't it be cool if you could switch between Windows and Linux? Like if you could just switch between them, but that wouldn't make any sense because they're separate operating systems. So never mind, I said that. All right, let's close that window and we'll go full power. We're going to need the juice, and we'll disconnect external power here. Remove the ground power unit and reset. Gen 1. External's gone. 28 on left gen. So we're going to use that to crank up engine 2. Low idle. You can have both on the same machine, just choose which to start up. Oh, I did not know that. So how would you tell it which one to boot? Do you have to go into like command or not command, BIOS, and pick like a different drive? I guess like you would have to boot from the drive that has Windows opposed to the drive that would have Linux on it. Is that how you would do it? That would probably make sense to me. All right. Sorry, I'm getting congested. All right, we got 20 across the board. We're good there. And depends on how you install it. 2 drives, yes. BIOS is easy, or UEFI. Isn't UEFI the how BIOS works? Isn't it like a I don't know, I just know like it's an option in BIOS to turn on or to use the UEFI mode. See, I don't know all this stuff. You're like, I know like a third grade level of it. All right, let's do a bus sense test. Got Gentiles, reset. And we need to, let me see. I need to get this going. So each bleed needs to be 11 PSI. So we got 11 on that one and 11 on that one. Auto, and it is 39 degrees. So we're gonna turn on the electric heat. So we need full power. And we're gonna go electric, aft heat, aft blower. That will warm it up. And then we can turn off the electric heat. Pneumatic pressure is all. I think pneumatic pressure is good. Yeah, gyro pneumatic pressure is fine. We'll get our avionics turned on next. You have currently 2 drives. Even if I boot into Linux one, the UEFI boot, there sees Windows on the other drive, came with the computer, and leaving for a warranty period. That makes sense, but never booted it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I would do it too if I were inclined to have Linux. All right. What are we doing? We need inverters. I think we're good on power. All right, so let's do inverters. All lights are off. We're going to turn on our EFIS and avionics. Radios. Do a light check. Trim for takeoff. Flaps takeoff. And we'll turn on the furnace and coffee maker. And this thing blinking is done with that. Check our E-lights. And we'll slave our gyros, both sides. I use a phone checklist. Oh, my camera's not on, my bad. Had that off the other night because I was doing a night flight and it was just too bright. But anyway, I got this little checklist. Let me see if you can see that. And it's called. It's really useful. It's called Multi-List. I think it's more like a grocery list app, but I use it for all my airplanes because you can just put it in alphabetical order, so you can add stuff to your checklist and add and take away. So it's a really cool app. It's free, obviously. All right, we slave the gyros. We're good there. We need to get our ATIS. 126.65. Pop that over. Turn those on. Let's try 125.65.
Arriving and departing runways 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information whiskey. TRI Cities Airport, 8 is information whiskey. 1953 Zulu. Wind 270 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 4. Dew point 1. Altimeter 2975. Arriving and departing runways 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information whiskey.
Alright. Elevation is 410. So we're right on the money there, and we are facing 240. 240. Avionics are good. And clearance is 120.0. And ground is 0.8.
Number 9 right, Julie, can you verify your intended cruise altitude?
Yes, sir. I believe we filed for 10,000.
That's not going to work for direction of flight. Can you go 11?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 11 will work.
Alright, 608 Juliet, yes it is, with NorCal approach, cleared to Torrance Airport via as filed. Climb and maintain 1000. Departure with NorCal 127.4, squawk 3707, full for release.
Renton 698 Juliet is cleared to Torrance as filed. Climb maintain 11,000.
Alright, let's do a auto ignition check, but first,
Bear 9 Juliet, read back correct.
cabin temp 70 so we can turn off the electric heat. So, blower, aft, those are off. And now we'll lower these conditioner levers so it's not screaming in our ear. Alright, we are at, is there a name of an FBO here? Is Bergstrom maybe? PSC. Bergstrom. Man, I wouldn't have streamed today if I knew I was going to be so freaking congested. Not COVID congested. I think I just have allergies. Alright, good afternoon. Tri-Cities clearance, King Air 1399 at Bergstrom with Whiskey, IFR Renton.
King Air 1399er. Tri-Cities clearance, clear to Renton Airport, Tri-City 7 departure, radar vectors, pass go VOR, then is filed. Climb and maintain 7,000, expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. On 128.75, squawk 7144.
Clear to Renton via Tri-City 7 departure, radar vectors, pass go as filed. Maintain 7,000, expect 220 within 10 minutes of departure. Departure with Chinook 128.75, squawk 7144, King Air 1399.
King Air 1399, read back is correct.
Alright, so ground control is 0.8, 135.3
1 Lima uniform, Bakersfield, just
is
put your hand on, contact them now on
tower.
118.8, have a good day.
18.8, thanks, 1 Lima uniform.
Alright, trying to find the, there it is. I can remember which one it was, so I don't need that. And flight plan. Let's see if we have a catalog for this. Alright. Pasco Airway 204. Let me make sure that's the same thing that I filed. Yep, 204 to Yakima. And then Victor 4 to Chins. And then the Chins arrival. And Vector's 343, is that right? 343. I know it's important.
Walker 451, contact Reno Tower 118.7.
18.7, Walker 451. Reno Tower, good afternoon, Walker 451, 12 out, 16 right.
343 for landing south.
Walker 451, Reno Tower.
Landing Renton.
Land wind 170 at 14.
343. So it's 343 regardless.
Right, Walker 451.
So that's correct. Okay. All right. And we're going to go with 7,000. Got heading selected. So we're going to do runway heading, which is like 211. Okay. Do auto ignition check
Number
here.
55335, roger, cross the Ponce Robles VOR at 6,000.
Okay.
RNAV runway 19er approach.
Windshield anti-ice on.
Down 29er A4.
And then prop auto amps is in the green. Turn that back off and then back down there. Do a surface de-ice test, so we need full power once again for that. We're looking for wing de-ice and a tail de-ice. Manual check. Hold that. Wing and looking for tail. There we go. So that worked. Ground idle test. Ground idle test. 1500 RPM. And then I'll let go of the switch without moving the throttle. And it will go back to idle without moving the throttle. So that is a good check. Auto feather test. Same thing. Except this time we're looking for AFX lights. AFX. Feather to left. It's a good test. Engine stable, feather to the right. Roger that. Go ahead and arm it. Cabin pressure check. We're at about 500 above, so we're going to set for 0. We'll do a test, which will give us like 800 foot per minute to send. Close enough. And I filed 220, so I'll bump this up to 230. Right there. Put this at about 9 o'clock. That'd be 500 feet per minute cabin climb. Our fuel is good.
Walker 451, right turn, Lima, join Alpha northbound to the ramp, monitor ground.
Doing EFIS
right
test.
Turn Lima, right on Alpha northbound, monitor ground, Walker 451.
EFIS, press and hold. All right. Taxi, Rico. Let's get her ATIS again.
Temperature 4, dew point 1, altimeter 2975. Arriving and departing runways 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information whiskey.
All right, still with whiskey, so nothing's changed, and we're gonna put this in beta mode. And then we'll squawk 7144. We'll go ahead and do mode Charlie. Put that on map mode. Rudder boost is on. Trim thing is on. Wipers, might need them when we get to Renton. So they are working. And we'll make sure these lights stay off, which they do. So good check there. I wonder if that's that might be a real guy on PilotEdge. I don't think it's Traffic Global. It's hard to tell. All right, ground is 0.8 and tower is 135.3. And we are at Bergstrom and we're current with whiskey. So we'll go ahead and get that turned off and we'll start pushing up here. Come up here to the taxiway and we'll get our taxi instruction. Taxi instruction. Tri-Cities ground, King Air 1399, Bergstrom with whiskey, ready to taxi.
Here 1399er, Tri-Cities ground runway 21 right, taxi via Echo and Alpha 5, cross runway 21 left at Alpha 5.
21 right via Echo and Alpha. Cross 21 left at Alpha 5, King Air 1399. Oh, I see. Okay. I said it wrong, but he knows that I know I'm going to the right place. The instruction should have been
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha
Echo Alpha Alpha 5, cross 21 left at Alpha 5. That would have been the proper way to say that. It's all right. He knew I knew where we're going. So we are good. All right, we got left control and right control. Auto ignition is on, I think. Yeah, on. Engine ice will turn off when we're holding short. I love the trains in X-Plane. They're just so cool to me. All right, we're going to be crossing a runway, so we're going to turn on our strobes for crossing.
Oakland ground Southern Air 3626 Sierra, short of Bravo, ready for taxi West Sierra.
Southern Air 3626, open ground runway 30.
We'll just leave them on.
Taxi via
Get all
Bravo
lit up here.
and whiskey.
Hey, runway 30, taxi via Bravo and whiskey, Southern Air 3626.
And take this out of beta.
5335, known traffic observed between you and Paso Robles Airport. Report cancellation of IFR.
Turn those off.
Airborne this frequency. Or you can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change departure frequency.
Tower departures 2875. We are trimmed. Let's turn on our pitot and stall warnings. And prop sync on. And then we'll do beta at our, actually we're out of beta already, so we are ready. Tri-Cities Tower, King Air 1399, holding short 21 right.
November 139er, Tri-Cities Tower, fly runway heading. Runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 280 at 4.
Runway heading 21 right, clear for takeoff, 1399. All right. We got the all clear. Lights are on. Trim flaps. Everything is in the green. 7,000 is set. Heading is set. Runway heading. Let's rock. Conditioner levers full. 50% power. Get our prop speed up. Prop speed full. And we'll add in some torque here.
Airspeed alive.
We'll hold up at about 90 torque because it will only get a little bit higher as we build up speed.
V1.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Flaps out.
Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps indicates up.
And I want 170 knots. It's 170. Climb mode.
Number 139er, contact Chinook departure.
Over to departure, 1399's yep. Okay, 128.75. Chinook departure, King Air 1399, 2,200 for 7,000.
Number 139er, Chinook departure at our contact, climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb maintain 11,000, 1399.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha 80, roger, thank you.
Alright, let's back off the prop a smidgen. Keep our landing lights and everything on for right now. Bye bye. Looks like we're flying off into the abyss.
Number 1399, turn right heading 270.
Right turn 270, 1399.
And November 1399, when will proceed direct PAPS to join Victor 204, then resume on navigation.
Clear PAPS to join Victor 204 and resume on navigation 1399. PAPS. PAPS.
Oakland Tower, Southern Air 3626, come up, runway 30, ready for departure.
Southern Air 3626, Oakland Tower, runway 30, cleared for takeoff, wind 120 at 10.
Turn
Clear
that
for
off.
takeoff, runway 30, Southern Air 3626.
King Air 1399, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
Seattle Center 132.6, 1399. 32.6. Seattle Center, King Air 1399, 8,300 for 11,000.
November 1399, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb maintain, flight level 220, 1399. Alright, yaw damper is on. Icing, not an issue, even though the temperature is right for it, but there's no... Actually, it has to be minus 10 for icing to happen, so we're okay. And we'll turn off our lighting. Leave the strobe on. We'll keep pushing up the torque as we climb. And we're safe now. Seatbelts are off. Cabin pressure should be climbing, which it is. Good to go. Looks like we're at 300 feet per minute. That's fine. A nice hazy day. Nice hazy day.
Number 7428 Romeo, Yakima ground on request, standby. Southern Air 3626, contact NorCal departure.
Got her shades. Alright, let's do external X-plane map.
Southern Air 3626, NorCal departure, radar contact.
Got an iPad which I use for like a map view. No emergency lights are on, so we are good.
November 28 Romeo, are you using custom weather? I'm sorry, I missed if you were using Zulu. Pretty much IMC it that way with no instrument approaches. So you sure you want to go to Lopez Island?
He's like, yeah, I like a challenge. Kind of like me and my TBM the other day. think it was
a small
TBN.
error in
Yeah, it
the
was
wording as well.
TBN.
You've got Bander.
And I landed
Tango
into
261
Darrington
airway should be Tango 268.
when it was like
in just a minute.
clouds all the way down to like 300 feet above. It was crazy.
Southern 3626, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Seattle Center, Moody 355, Brooklyn, Zulu, ready to pick up by far, clears to Boeing Field.
Number 355 Romeo Zulu, Seattle Center on request, standby, and that routing isn't going to work. Well below my minimum vectoring altitude. Cherokee 742A Romeo, Yakima ground, cleared to Sierra 31 Airport, Weenus 7, departure, Hurt transition, Victor 298 Bander, Victor 268, or correction, Tango 268 airway, water, then direct. Climb and maintain 10,000, squawk 5144. J2A Romeo, got it, read back correct.
400, 400, 360, 250, 200, and 300 cargo. That weight puts it perfectly in the box. So, alright, let's push this up to standard on both sides. Passing through 18.6, so we're tracking.
Number 355 Romeo Zulu, are you planning the water departure procedure?
Affirmative, 355 Romeo Zulu. You can bump me up to whatever the minimum vectoring is.
All right, something to keep in mind as well, if you plan on filing that or flying the departure procedure, that the charted ones can be filed. So don't be afraid to file that one. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Oakland Center, Ventura 55335, landing assured, cancel IFR.
November 335, thanks, IFR cancellation. You're in City Squawk, maintain VFR for exchange group, take care.
See you, 335.
Renton Airport. It's raining. It's overcast at 5,000. Broken at. No, it's overcast at 5,000. Broken at 5,000. Overcast at 5,500. So there's a thick layer at 5,000 feet. But it should be okay with an RNAV approach into there.
Airport to the Boeing Airport. Water 7 departure. Water. Victor 495. Low foul. Then direct. Climb and maintain 7,000. Departure with Seattle Center 126.6. Squawk 5145 and hold for release.
Cleared to Boeing Field's water 7 departure, water Victor 495, low fall direct, 7,000 feet, 126.6, 5145, hold for release 355 Romeo Zulu.
Breaker 19.
Contact lost. And November 5 Romeo Zulu, read back correct, just hold for release, call me back on this frequency, short of the runway first, and line and ready to go.
Welcome, thanks, 5 Romeo Zulu.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, contact Denver approach 120.35.
20.35, Joe, Delta Fan, you have a good day.
1399er, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Seattle Center 126.6 1399. Seattle Center, November 1399, flight level 220.
1399er, Seattle Center, Seattle altimeter 2972, cross Ratty at 16,000.
Cross Ratty at 16,000, 2972 1399. Ratty at 16,000. Lower our prop, 16.5.
Number 7428 Romeo East ramp.
Lower this stuff.
Of Bravo off runway 22 or west of runway 22. Number 7428 Romeo, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 22 on Bravo. Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, Denver approach, thank you for Lima, expect visual approach, runway 17 right.
Be on the ground 21:17. So we got 20 minutes and we're done, son. All right, Seattle is landing north, so let's plan on. Let's see what my options are. Looks like they got a GPS 3-4. Does it have LPV? Nope. It's got LNAV, MDA. It's got 900 though. So I can probably do that.
Zulu, thank you. Release for departure now. Clearance is void if not by 2103. Zulu time now 2057. If not by 2103, call back by 2105 with your intentions. Change advisory frequency is approved.
Released and good for 5 minutes. Change to advisory 5 Romeo Zulu.
All right, let's he said 297 something, so Renton is $2971. So plus 700. So that's 730 for cabin altitude. And we're going to land north, and that would be 4,700. So let's do 13,000. Altitude is 32. 2971. Temperature 7. Wind
Seattle Center, Mooney
3.
355, Blue. Just departed Port Angeles, 1,000.
Wind heading 330.
7,000, water 7.
Runway length is 4742. Runway heading is, I don't even know.
4355 Romeo Zulu, Seattle Center, radar contact 2 miles northeast, pardon me, northwest, Port Angeles Airport. Say again, altitude leaving?
338.
1,700 now, climbing 7,000.
Number 5 Romeo Zulu, roger, Port Angeles, altimeter 2973.
2973, that's what I've got.
Field length required 3,000.
Does my altitude not check with you? 5 Romeo Zulu.
Looks good to me.
Okay. Let's punch in RNAV 34.
Number 7428 Romeo, Yakima Tower, runway 27, cleared for takeoff, wind 250 at 4.
There is no RNAV 34. Is it visual conditions? Yeah. Yeah, I can do visual 3-4. Let's just do visual. .34 RNAV is not in the database for this GTN, so we're stuck with visual. But the weather is VFR conditions, 10 miles overcast at 4,700, so he should be able to get me under that cloud cover and should be able to go visual.
Number 28 Romeo, contact Chinook departure.
Vertical track.
Turkey 7428 Romeo, Chinook departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Seattle Center, King Air 1399, leaving 220. 20.4.
1399, roger.
20.4. And we need to set our altitude for 730. Cabin is dropping. And we'll keep an eye on our icing. Since we're in clouds, let's turn on that and we'll just turn it all on to be safe, and we'll turn on auto ignition to be safe.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, contact Denver approach 123.85.
That'd be cool if that was the actual weather. That would be cool. Let's turn our seatbelts on.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, Denver approach, roger, Denver altimeter 3005.
We got seatbelt signs on. Good to go. And we're looking at 70 and 2970. And Renton's weather is 126.95.
Black diamond weather. Wind light and
71.
Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 350 few, 3,300 broken, 5,300 overcast. Temperature 6. 1.
I'm gonna ask for visual to the airport, see what happens. Three, 4.
Glacier on ground, runway 2, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 12 at Bravo.
Hey Das, you're back. Had a sudden call. It's alright, you're back for the good part, because it's been pretty boring, actually. It's been overcast. This is the first time I've actually been able to see any of the landscape, so it's good timing, because we're going to be landing here soon. Only got a little further to go. We'll be talking at Seattle approach here next. So yeah, you couldn't have timed it any better, buddy.
King of 1399, descend and maintain 10,000, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Descend and maintain 10,000, Seattle approach 125.6, 1399. 10,000, and we're going to descend, take out our torque, and 125.6.
Number 2 Romeo, if you'd like a shortcut, clear direct bird.
25.6.
Direct bird for 2 Romeo.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, descend and maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000 and Delta South.
That's a cool, I'm taking that screenshot. That's pretty cool. Screenshot time. I like never do that. And this is not SkyMax Pro version 5. I'll tell you what I think of that here in a second. Seattle approach, King Air 1399, leaving 15,000 for 10,000. Current with weather at Renton, request and a visual approach for 3-4.
King Air 1399, Seattle approach, expect that. Descend and maintain 8,000.
Plan on that, and descend maintain 8,000, 1399. Alright, I think the other reason I don't do much PE, there's less of untowered group flights. Oh yeah, like deltas. Well, actually, I guess a delta would be towered in most cases, huh? There is a guy on the PilotEdge forums that posts group flights, VFR group flights, and they just use PilotEdge for the network, and they don't hardly ever talk to ATC because they don't do flight following. So that might be something you might want to look into, and it's free to join the forums and just follow along to see when they're going to do their flights and then see if that might be something you might want to get into. I'm not really into those low and slow stuff, but I know a lot of people are. So that's something you might want to look at. But anyway, for the SkyMax Pro, I'm still using version 4.96, basically version 4. They just came out with version 5, and it's horrible from what I've been reading. And it doesn't work with XP realistic, or I guess it does, but they had to put out a fix for it. And the volumetric clouds look like crap. I saw Q8 Pilot's live stream the other day where he was reviewing SkyMax Pro 5, and it looked horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to spend even 50% discount, and it would cost me $20 to upgrade. But
heading, descend and maintain 6,000, vector for visual approach.
Present heading, descend, maintain 6,000, vector for visual approach, 1399.
25 from your Zoom, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
So yeah, man, it just looked horrible, those clouds, like, and plus it said the volumetric clouds, there was in parentheses, and it said like up here, of course I don't have the volumetric checkbox, but there was like a checkbox and it showed beta next to it. So he was like, and everybody on the stream was like, why is anybody paying full price for something that's still in beta? And it doesn't even work, because like as soon as he would click on the volumetric clouds or whatever, like his computer would crash, the sim would crash, the clouds looked like garbage. It looked like they took 2 3D clouds and just duplicated it. And I am completely happy with version 4. And I've spent a lot of money on this weather system stuff because I've got SkyMax Pro, I have Real Weather Connector, and I use FS Global Real Weather. So I think once Active Sky gets released, then I'll start looking at it again. Or Active Sky Cloud Draw.
King 1399, travel heading 250, vector for descent, contact approach 133.65.
133.65 on a heading at 250, 1399. 3365. Seattle approach, King Air 1399, leaving 8,400 for 6,000.
King 1399, Seattle approach, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend, maintain 3,000, 1399. Back when I was always on. Players were always down in places like Emery Ranch. That ranch, I think that's up there by north of Seattle, right? Like by Arlington. Isn't that where Emery Ranch is, by Arlington Airport? AWO? Alright, let's turn on some lighting. And our icing is fine. It's 39 degrees, so we can turn off, leave that on. We'll turn those off. We'll turn that off.
Bingo 1399, proceed direct Renton Airport.
Proceed direct to Renton Airport, 1399. Alright, so if we were to do crap. Kidding me?
Bingo 139, airport 2 o'clock and 14 miles, advise when you have it inside.
Looking for it, 1399. Alright, let's do seatbelts on. Auto ignition is on. Auto feather is on.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, are you parking at the GA?
Parking at Signature, Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, turn right at Mike 5, join Lima 1 to parking, monitor ground, we'll see you.
We'll turn right on Mike 5, and then we'll join Lima to parking and monitor ground, Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India. Have a good day.
Kingo 1399, descend and maintain 2000, airport 11 o'clock and 10 miles.
Descend, maintain 2000, and should be breaking out here any second, 1399.
Roger.
Alright.
25 Romeo Zulu, fly heading 150, vector to final approach course.
Yeah.
150 vectors, 5 Romeo Zulu.
I don't think this is going to work. Let me see if I can redraw my weather. Force weather reload. There we go.
Flaps up.
Seattle approach, King Air 1399. I have the field, thanks.
Kingo 139, clear visual approach to Renton Airport, change to advisory frequency approved, report cancellation Wi-Fi in the air, this frequency on the ground 122.2.
I'll report once on the ground and change of advisory approved 1399. 24/7. So Renton is 124/7. So we're gonna drop our gear. Turn off our autopilot. We're gonna drop the gear.
Feet to minimums.
Rent. Renton traffic, King Air 1399, be visual, straight in runway 34, full stop, Renton traffic. Alright, am I still lined up? I'm a little bit off. Okay. Ignition lever is good. Okay. Sometimes you just have to refresh the weather to get the most current.
Feet to minimums.
Renton traffic, King Air 1399, short final, 34, full stop, Renton traffic.
200 feet to minimums. $100 feet to minimums. Minimums. $100 feet. 50 feet. Props full. Knots.
Renton traffic, King Air 1399, exited the runway, taxiing to parking, Renton traffic. Alright, so let's park here, turn those off, leave those on, that's fine. There's a seaplane. I don't think I've ever parked in this ramp before. Give me a second and I'll get caught up on the chat there. See if I can do this without hitting anything. There's not much room in here, is there? Guess we'll just park here. That's fine. All right, 122.2. Take the flaps out. Engine ignition on, all is off, and turn off our pitot and stall warnings. Seattle approach, King Air 1399, cancel IFR, I'm on the ground. It's odd.
King 1399, Seattle approach, Alpha cancellation received, have a good day.
Roger, you too. 139, see ya. All right, let me see what I missed here.
Number 2 Romeo, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Actually, let me disconnect.
Over to 126.
Disconnected.
From him. OCA6, I think, is the identifier, but this was like 2014 area. Oh, it's by Mexico. Oh, wow, okay. South a bit west. I don't know where any of that stuff is. Cumba and yeah, I don't know where any of that stuff is. Back on FSC, my planes have a total of 101,000 in back fees. Oh my god. Yeah, you shouldn't have looked. You shouldn't have looked. I own 2 planes, and I do just enough jobs a month to basically pay for my planes. So I do like 6 flights a month on FS Economy. It gives me a little bit of a profit, and I pay for the planes. I got the Cheyenne and the Cessna 310. So FS Economy is not like super fun to me. It's okay. Like I enjoy it, but it's not. Some people live by FS Economy and they fly strictly FS Economy. All right, taxi Rico, seatbelts, furnace, coffee maker off. And let's turn off the bleeds as long as our 0 pressure there. So off, off. And oxygen off. Let's do avionics off. So we're going to do avionics master, EPIS, and inverters off. Feather the props here. And now that they're feathered, we can do fuel cutoff. So we'll do a fuel cutoff here. And we'll check out the landing replay. Let me end this flight on Sim Toolkit. Those are the fixes. Yeah, I figured. You own 3 planes, and I did similar, but 2020 was last flight. Oh, wow. So I stacked on fees. Yeah, because it's like, what, 2,000 at least per plane. Of course, it depends on what planes you got. You got a B406 helicopter. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you got a TBM. They're expensive. Oh, you got some very expensive airplanes. You got the Challenger, the TBM, and a helicopter. Nice. My issue with FSC is I get stuck into the mindset of effective flights, meaning same round trips, so it burns me out. Yes. Yep. So what I do, or what I started to do with my Cessna 310, I flew it into the LA area. So I do a circuit, and it's not between just 2 airports. It's like I go from Ontario to, I can't remember the identifier, and then I go to San Diego, and then I go from San Diego to Palm Springs, and then I go the reverse trip. So I go back to San Diego, and then back to, I think it's CRQ, and then back to Ontario, and then to this other airport. So I do like a little circuit in the ZLA with it. And then my Cheyenne, that's pretty much between Half Moon Bay and Mathers Airport, and then there's a third airport up in the San Francisco Bay Area that I use that airplane in. So I have 2 airplanes, and I use them in a a circuit. So, because like you said, you get burned out if you go back and forth to the same airports. It gets boring. So I just created a circuit, and that way it's not as boring. But I just don't fly FS economy that often. I tried doing it with the Airbus the other day. You might have been there for that flight. And then the Airbus crashed, or the sim crashed, and then I lost the ability to get paid for it. So, but I don't know. It's not a big deal. All right, let's do a replay real quick. So I hit pause, replay.
60 knots.
4, 5. You kind of see me. There you are. Where are you?
V1.
2,000, 3,500, and 10,000.
Minimums.
Man, I'd sell the Challenger. That's probably the one that's 10,000. Oh, 5.9. That's still pretty expensive. I would sell that one. Like, keep the other two because the TBM is cool. The helicopter's cool. But unless you're going to actually use the Challenger, that seems like it's a waste of money, especially since you don't fly it that much. And you could practically buy another airplane for that amount.
50 feet. Props full.
That Challenger could do 18,000 in one flight. Oh, wow.
Airspeed alive.
All right. Well, if you have the jobs, like if you know where the jobs are for it, then yeah, that'd be worth it. You could probably pay off your debt. All right, let me go back to replay, unpause, and we'll turn off the battery. Cold and dark. There you are. This is the Dewesky Design Renton. Usually I park there. It's like the only place you can really park and get into. They make Boeings here. This is their Boeing lot. It's kind of cool. Renting a Challenger is a loss in profit. Oh, I bet. That's pretty good though. 18,000 in a flight. Yeah, that's really good. Because my normal take, I take 5 passengers in my airplanes, so I get like 3,800 or something maybe per flight. So yeah, it is what it is. I think the Microsoft is over here to. I think those are the Microsoft buildings. I'm not positive, but I know Microsoft Flight Simulator has it modeled. I've got Orbix Seattle. Only makes you lots of money, but rent and fuel, not so much. It's a gas guzzler. You lose money on packs only. It's not passengers? What do you do, cargo? Oh, cargo ones. Multiple stops. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never done the cargo, but I can't do cargo in a 310. There's like not enough cargo for it. But that makes sense. Yeah. All right, buddy. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. That's why I streamed. I was hoping someone would come by and chat with me because I was bored. I appreciate it, but it is time for me to take a break. My back is on fire. And I need to get to work on my DCS mission. I'm going to do some DCS flying this evening. So yeah, man. You take care, and I'll be back tomorrow for my normal Friday stream. We'll do some heavy metal tomorrow. All right, buddy. See you later. Have a good night. Chase out.
1,000.
Maintain 7,000, Delta 2377.
Yeah, to avoid that traffic.
What's up with 4192 out of 12 for 11?
Southwest 4192, Denver approach, maintain 210 knots or greater and expect runway 16 left.
10 or better, 16 left, Southwest 4192. Are descending via with Yankee.
Traffic currently at 10 o'clock, about 11 to 10 o'clock, and 3 miles northeastbound at 6, currently at 6,500.
RNAV at Quickie.
1554, climb and maintain, flight level 230. Seven 39 Bravo Echo approach.
0 Delta 2377.
Southwest 3907, unable to do traffic.
Okay, no worries, thanks.
All right, you're in other airspace. Your contact approach, please, on 132.75.
3 left.
15 left out of 11 for 10, Southwest 4192.
That's 45, solid air, departure radar contact, climb via 6. Fast track 834, turn left heading 290, practice ILS approved, maintain VFR, no separation service provided. November 88 Tango, contact approach 132.75. 4212, turn left heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
200 to join final, clear the visual 17 right, 4212.
That's 441, maintain 170 knots or greater until Jewel, you are number 1.
170 or greater to Jewel, we're number 1, Southwest 441.
Spaceport Tower 120.2.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
10 for 9, Southwest